Hello, everyone. Finally doing my currently inked mid-month, but there we go. These are all the pens I've got inked. I have too many. What is it? 12? 12. But I was smart this time and I laid them out in the order I'm going to swatch them in. So, yay me. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'll bring them over one by one. So I'm going to swatch it on this Sanzed paper. But I'm also going to swatch it where I usually do in my weeks. Why? Am I that far behind? I'm really far behind in my journaling. What is the date today? It's the 16th. So I'll do it in this week. So I ruthlessly uninked some pens, and then I did some weird things to other pens, which I think those videos will come out first. Because I didn't want to be that ruthless. I kind of mixed some ink to make some colors that weren't working for me work a little bit better. You know what? Let me take this out of this cover. Because beaning. We don't want it to bean. Where's my cat? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Okay. So we have a cat, we have a spaceship, or a planet. But yes, this pin, this Mr. Pin, the, let me see if I can find that page. Look at that. I'm having problems seeing things, and that didn't help. Because the nib, so this was supposed to be a fine italic. That can't be fine. That's not fine. That was huge. Anyways, I couldn't get it. I can't write with it right now. It doesn't look right. So I'm going to put it aside for like around Christmas when I finally get some sort of resolution to this eyeball. But let's just get on with this currently inked and stop talking about that stuff. All right, first up is my Banyu Euphoria love story. This is the one that glows in the dark. Because if something glows in the dark, I will fall for that. It has some sort of nib on it. I think this is the one with the fine nib. I guess we will find out. And it's, yeah. Okay, so, nope. Nope with that. Banyu Euphoria love story. Fine nib. This is the spare nib I bought at the last pen show. This is Dominant Industry Earl Grey tea. And I'm just going to do the color here and I'll write everything in there later. Next up, we have my Bone Crusher 7 Studios Prime Galaxy with the journaler nib from Esterbrook. I'm just going to write Bone Crusher Prime Galaxy, and then J. And this is Dominant Industry Maple. the squares over here. Look, I don't have a grid and it's just like all going wrong. Alright. I'm pretending it's moving into fall. The world outside's not cooperating with me. But, so this one, when I did the unboxing of it, was already inked up. And I thought it was inked up with Diamine Oxblood. But now I'm thinking it might be Ancient Copper or something along those lines. Because when I did the little box, it was not Oxblood. So, Esterbrook, Esty, Tortoise, EF. And then I'm just going to leave the ink blank because I don't know what it is. I'm waiting for the guy to get back to me. I think it's Ancient Copper. But we shall see. Right now it's a mystery ink. Isn't it pretty? This is the pen I'm borrowing from my friend Key. It is a Shibui North. And I finally memorized which end is the nib. It's the one that has more space between it and the ink window. When I was trying to ink this up, I couldn't see in the ink window. I had to get a flashlight. But that's not the pen. That's me. I don't know what this pen is actually called, but I'll leave some room for that and write. So it's a bold nib, broad nib, and this is Diamine Oxblood because I just basically emptied it out of this and put it in this. I don't usually write with broad nibs. I'm usually like more of a kind of fine nib person. This is the pen that I'm borrowing from Cyan. It is a Narwhal. It even says Narwhal. It was before it was a Novelure. And this is a fine nib. Narwhal. I don't know what the model is either. I'll put it on the screen. Oh, I'll just put Narwhal Galen Leather because that's where she got it. And I think it was a special thing with them. And this ink is Journal This Pinked. And I really like this. Next up, we have my Sailor Shikiori Sound of Rain Drizzle. Medium fine, 21K. Probably going, why is this pen inked up all the time every month? It's because I love it. Sailor, and I just put SOR Drizzle MF 21K, and this is Sailor Shikiori Hara Hara. And I've been forgetting to do things over here. Crap. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Alright, where were we? Put the lid on this. sure if you could see what I'm doing over here. It's not very exciting. I'm just making boxes that I'm going to write later. Because I'm really slow at things and I don't want you guys to all suffer for it. That didn't seem to want to color that box in on that Sanzin. Next we have the Moonman Wonkai. With this one, it has a fine nib. This one I don't think has very much ink left in it. Pink fine nib, and this is platinum lavender black. And I don't know why I get such a kick out of this changing color as it dries, but I do. And then next we have the Travelers Company Factory Green Brass. And I might try and get an extra fine number 5 Schmidt nib for this. FG Brass. Right, you're gonna have to move. So this is a fine nib, but it's writing like a medium. And this is Diamine Deep Magenta. I'll just put Deep Mag and green black mixed, and it made purple. Go figure. I thought I was gonna get gray, but I did not. And then this one's almost gone. The magenta was almost gone, so I just wanted to kind of finish it, play with the ink mixing and finish it out. This is the Jinhao 82 with the clear sparkly body and the nude nib and the clear finials. And it has the Fude nib, which I'm going to write with upside down because dang is this thing juicy. Jinhao 82. I'll just call it Nude Sparkle. And this is Fude. And what the heck ink is this? This is Birmingham Pen Company Cold Steel. Now I was gonna like sneak and leave this out because I have my currently always inked and this is kind of one of them, but I thought no, because I've been using it in my journal, I should include it. This one's the fine nib, right? So this is the vacuum? Yes. Diamine back mini. With fine nib. And Diamine back mini. Twisby. With Diamine. Have I done anything else dumb like that? Earl Grey. Next is my Sailor Shikiori Sound of Rain, Spring Rain, medium fine, 21K. The other Sailor's brother. And this, yeah, so Sailor, SOR, it's a Pro Gear Slim as well. Sound of Rain, Spring Rain. And this is Diamine Aurora. I can't spell Aurora. Borealis. Celadon Cat. And green black. So I basically just toned this one down using green black. So my previous mix from the previous month, which looked like, let's see if I can find that. That. So can you see? It was this color, and now it's this color. Now I've bent my book. Oh well. Mix. And next is this beast. Not gonna cap that. This is the Jinhao 9019 Dadao Extra Fine. And this is, what did I put in this? Alright, I'm gonna pause because I A, didn't color over here, and B, can't remember what I put in here. Alright, I'm back. I completely forgot that the samples that I use go up front. In here, hopefully the lighting hasn't changed too much. I had to wait for my neighbor to stop drilling in front of his house. So it was Sailor Shikiori Ryucha. That's what's in there. Sailor Shikiori Ryucha. And I know I keep saying that I really, really like extra fine Jinhao nibs, but I really, really like them. And then I used the time with the drilling to write out all the pins on the Sanzen. It's actually really nice to write on the Sanzen. I don't know whether it's because I've got this thick of a cushion under it, but I did not mind it this time. And ink just dries so quickly. Jinhao 9019 DADAO. Really need to look up what that means. And then we have Sailor Shikiori Ryucha. Alright. Put the lid on. Put these right here. Bring the pins back in frame so they look really nice. Hopefully it's in frame. I'm going to stand up and find out, so pardon the squeaking. Ooh, I stood up with barely any squeak. Alright, so this is the difference between the Tomoe River paper, the OG stuff in the Hobonichi Weeks, which is kind of yellowy. And this is what it looks like on the Sanzen Tomoe River paper. The guy did not message me back and tell me what ink was in there. So by the time this goes up, which will probably be at the end of September, at the rate I've got videos coming out, I will know and I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, like this Travelers company this fine nib, I swear it is writing like a broad almost. Because that's broad. I also didn't find out what the name of this was, and I will put that on the screen when I am showing myself writing these out. All right, that's it. That's my currently inked. Very exciting. Thank you very much. Bye. All right.